Hello viewers, I'm Jane, the Ultimate Filipina. Today's Believe It or Not episode is about the story of a Filipina who got trapped in an LDR relationship because she rushed into sex and engagement and her perceived fiancé didn't get her visa approved because of reasons unknown. Even though they finally married in the Philippines, it's still an LDR because he returns to his home country and reapply for a marriage visa. He cannot retire from his job for another 5 to 6 years to move to the Philippines. Like all my Believe It or Not episodes, this is strictly entertainment and not directed or targeting any specific individual. However, it does spotlight one of the nuances of rushed sex and impromptu engagement in an LDR relationship without knowing the individual or the requirements or qualification for a fiancé or spousal visa in their country. In addition, many countries require proof of history of the relationship, and the count starts when the couple are physically together, not when started the LDR. It has to be at least 2 years in the relationship. The Filipina actually was a social media icon and got trapped in the same predicament of an LDR that she cautioned and advised her followers against being involved in. She evidently got caught up in the moment and didn't take her own advice. This story might be true or not true. It's up to you to decide its validity. To quickly summarize my story, many foreigners get infatuated with popular Filipina blogger. They send money, gifts, and communicate tirelessly to meet, greet, and romance them. Upon agreeing to personally meet her LDR, he arrived bringing gifts, video equipment, and donation to her channel. He overwhelmed her with adoration and admiration. He did not know she had a fetish for European men as her past boyfriends were Europeans. His goal was easier than he thought. He returned to his home country after courting her and returned again a few months later in the same year with an engagement ring. She eagerly accepted, and she was middle-aged, a single mom, and did not like being or living alone. They consummated the relationship by going to resorts and islands and banging furiously until he departed. It is not known if they immediately tried for a fiancé visa or sponsor vacation visa. Either way, it was denied by immigration. They had the choice of reapplying for a sponsor or fiancé visa with more supporting documentation or get married in the Philippines and applying for a marriage visa. They decided to marry in the Philippines and go for a spousal visa. After several failed attempts, they did marry and immediately applied for a spousal visa. It was denied as well for unknown reasons. Unfortunately, he cannot retire for 5 to 6 more years. Therefore, the LDR continues. It's been over 2 years already and the spousal visa is not approved. Although she got the European man and marriage she wanted, the relationship is still an LDR or separation relationship. He visits 2 or 3 times a year, bangs here, and returns his home country. Many immigration offices require establishing a history of the relationship, which entails photos, dates, receipts, and time. Since they met and got engaged in less than half a year, the relationship history does not exist. So far, they have been separated for 2 years but married. He can retire early but suffer penalties he does not want to endure. Their visa could get approved tomorrow or 5 years later. Meanwhile, time waits for no one. She is still lonely, getting close to menopausal age and frustrated. The lesson of this story is: Number 1, a rushed engagement and marriage from an LDR relationship does not guarantee you will get an immigration visa to be together. Second, establish the relationship over time if you want it to be permanent. Don't let lust and excitement be a substitute for real love and relationship development. Number 3, know the pros and cons of marrying a foreigner who is not retirement eligible but wants to live in the Philippines and marry a popular YouTuber. Number 4. Seek legal advice about his country marriage and immigration policies before giving into lust and desire and calling it love. An ultimate Filipina will not fall into an LDR trap. She definitely will not meet or date a subscriber on social media and accept an engagement from a stranger. She will not let her age and single parent status affect her decision making. Social media icons should be avoided unless she is willing to terminate her media platform for the relationship. If not, make it a family channel so her subscribers know she is married and not think she is still single and available. If not, it's a recipe for failure. I'm Jane, the ultimate Filipina, wishing you an ultimate day, an ultimate Filipina life in the Philippines. Take care. Bye.